Ma me fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de o se dem yopo.
Ahwefonya tifo me mo bibiara kwa ba eha eye PENDREAM TV. Mugabe Martin sembia tuja wacha say ECG for entoto omonema yi. Na wato like 1000 Ghana kra enu na watwe enchempo nasa. Ensema hodo bi ka we huna Mugabe Mase ede tuja. Me pesa beje bre na waka me huna yati ni nsem no enchiremu. Ansa na be kono subscribe to channel no. Jawaje nchiro comment section. Like na share tumadi numa afoforo ensa enkabi. Ka me huna yenti ensem yi enchiremu.
Na sen ube nwa pre ni adum no. Pre ni adum no. Ene ensamamfo kura de omu dum light ensamam ne kasoafo no. Omu dum light esni obia. Ene mitai se omu nenim kwan mofa so omu mia mitai. Woto light ya 1000 Ghana kura eni na watwe him na asa. Woto ya eni him. Ena ensamam kwa de voltage na a low voltage. Se wo bon se wo bi beka se we no e wo low. Current ni sa na ye na nam ka se current ni wo low. Low voltage. Wo so air condition kura entimi nya adwuma. Na so de woto na no na obeto. Eno no makosa say sa Hubtel bawumia de tetese sa kombre bawumia dia sa Hubtel no sa meters ni nyina honorable Jinapor we energy minister mu make sure say sa meters kotobe kuba ya ye betueska e de atone enya ne tese de tetie na kai akau se ska ni bi kogu eye bawumia eye ni futuo mu eye Hubtel no ye de tetese ye bawumia e na hyase ye besere mu ye hu PDS wo mo jeji yesika di over 8 months yo mo atimi mu akonta ankyere Ghana for eti ebesela mo said ye koso no e wo yisi jaso ye on all is not well mototo mo niam yie honorable Jinapor we are competent enough o credibility was through your integrity emma nkofo bi o mo sesa office ya o mo se meter bi wo ho a eye 40 wo so mo sesa meter no o mo bayi wo mania sane ye opposition die eni mi meter ma ka konsenwa mo akoye deda ya wudu ha de o in charge of meters your friend Anamai Sabrantie no nyame hia no kwa mente ase en me say meka ko pem se mo be transfer na ye den afri ho Anama na we in charge of meters e won nsam mu no minim meter omo de ba matam ho me kwa me meter de minim meter omo de bre me adentina wo kura eye prepaid okoto light ese wo de ka na me prepaid me de ka san die na wasa mi isu prepaid no manto a mekania na dum nti die ti na wasa medeka na motimi ahwe Nyankopon ne ma mekata me sesa de ko ho no wo bo se ye bedu ha no ne atu 200 ne atu 100 ne atu 200 ne atu 100 wo be cheke ni nyina no na ska ne bom ne bebrebe ye betu mita dada ne se ade foforo brewa wo sika wo mita dada no so ye fa mu ni wan no so nye de emfa ma na wo de wo de brew ni wan ne brew na wo de 100 Ghana gusu a na ni atete sanya ye mu bia yetumi kasa na ni pampepepepem no mo de sa de na di wo mu wansamam ene ni patemu minim Anaman is not doing anything to help that I mean clients are wo sa empatemu ho. Enough is enough. Ya reset Ghana. Debia pre so. Ye nim sasa atamana sa mpatamu no. Wo mo ye kwan no. Ekwa sese contractor wo ma kwan sawam kwa woni so. Nke hu se sata ma mo ye kwan ne de du ba bia na ma update se hu yi. Wote hwa na low voltage. Ekwa soro na aba from na se wo niema. Wotimi nya we e wo Britain na sa America na France o. Ena condition a obehu ahe o ceiling fan obehu ahe na ese niema na sa man for fridges obi ansu timi ta mon kokot na mote wona mudi nsamfo na honorable Jinapor akasa ne nsem aka nyina ne say sa eye problem a omo ban inherit ye no aban guso etoto niema yi enti yanum suo ntwa wo pe na bibia be yi Jinapor na minimu no Mia minua Jinapor oye 8 June born ana me 10 June born June 4 de Nyankopon nim say yakomam eye fita ye ni nipa ho adwen bone wo be succeed Jinapor
system na ya inherited no are very challenged.
Okay.
Obi our sector nim enim say enema edin. We've inherited a very weak energy sector. October 2024 20th. And in case almost shut West African pipeline,
yes.
No more maintenance.
Sure.
Aban decided say momo and shut it. Because no one say a shut here. Challenge baba. Elections will draw. You expect that government equal election just 2 months. To catch on some fan call February.
Okay.
But now January cry. Yazumi office. Okay, as I made the two. We didn't have enough light crude oil. We didn't have HFO. Distillate fuel crowd and just 5 hours. And I made the two. So we have a major challenge. That's what we've inherited. I mean, I've just done about 2 weeks. Near a binding my and then you could say. It is open solutions are all immediate solutions and a medium-term solutions and a long-term solutions. Nti wapo focus a pipe and there's almost shut it. Timenu ka say be na watching be mienu ni miensani. Oma shut pipeline no.
Mo yes
pigging exercise no.
Yes.
Nti what you do is immediately na say okotofango. Your friend liquid fuel. Nti President Mama Dauruma ya tore light crude oil 450,000 barrels.
Sisia.
Aba.
Okay.
Ya tore diesel and distillate fuel 40,000 metric tons.
Okay.
And ya tore HFO 20,000 metric tons. And to me for you end of the pigging period, ya sa order another 20,000. And yes, kaketwa. No boy dem papa. Fuel and ya tore. So many can say we have enough fuel.
In Ghana,
in tank. But because of pipeline, on your plant, you know it. Plants can be a dual fuel.
Yeah.
You can't dual fuel, a bit more use gas, a bit more use liquid fuel. Plant with say TT1PP, 100 megawatts, and yeah, Juma.
But I don't know dual.
Until we free system control center.
Okay.
Supply outlook February 20th.
Okay.
Due to the ongoing pigging exercise of the West African gas pipeline, gas supply to the thermal plants in Tema is 0 mm-SCF.
Okay.
As you can see, 0
mm-SCF, sure.
Because both gas are free Takradiaba and the gas are free Nigeria.
But off. Okay.
And now here's what pigging. Where your video you can see.
Yeah.
Subsea no more low.
Sure.
My old one no me.
Okay.
And now pig the new one on the shemoni.
Okay.
E be duru senior 2 months.
Wow.
Nti ama plants ni be.
And a gas from Atuabo no and also use WAPCO for pipeline.
Okay. There's no gas at Tema.
Okay.
The expects are around 2nd on Bewie
of March.
Okay. Nti Mieka say we have just enough generation to meet demand. We have no reserves. Yes, neck and neck. The fuel ya dear banya ye be nyina ne say immediately within 1 month there. You bet me say about tofu not enough. Ne bo den kra now there my plants are you bet me use liquid fuel. But always you need a 20% reserve margin.
Yes.
Confident no ba ko bet me touch ma kakra. Nti weekend you say enfidie no ba ko enya problem tapco. Engineers no worked overnight in less than 48 hours they brought it back. Until next year, near Great for their brain. Export to Sonabel will be reduced to 90 instead of 150. Export to CIA will be reduced to 70 instead of 120. Export to CEB will be reduced to 30 instead of 100. Consequently, no load management will be required during the off-peak period.
The off-peak period, okay.
The peak period, no, so near lower more.
Lower exports volumes
to zero. Now even Valco, yes, I'm chiomo about 30 just to hold. Nti no, ebi na plant bibi kakra ba na a lower kakra. Now you have a challenge, but immediately you try to bring it up. Until we've been doing our very best to hold the system. System now you're inheriting, you're very challenged.
Okay.
Obi our sector name say we've inherited a very weak energy.
Very well, that was John Jinapor, Member of Parliament for Yape Kusugu in the Savannah Regional Science Energy Minister OB of Asempa FM. Because he's saying, and no more Edisa and come on live on TVS, YZ, and also on Power 97.9 FM. Your concern for Frosso Yemunra, Jubilee House, and His Excellency John Dramani Mama, President Papa, President Unima Memu, President Nemu Efe, President Ya Nyamisru Ewunumu, God fearing. President here, ye ka aho fama odotema wo edema Ghana fo a woni Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra woni labor unions fo ni hyiae na okachi mo se mo amunim ba bia oman no akoduro medwene mo yiye papa enam amamu bone a mfie nwotwe na nado ene eye bawumia afanyoma kensi amamu bone kenufori atamu sikadie basa yi ama o mana sey atete apansam nti no mahu se ba bia yaduro no edin na so no mehwe mo modern boy amabo pa kakra efi 2017 ebesi sabri ya mitimi enimu hia na mo hwe manimu saa enko nti akatua ntomu o wanchichi mu edu 10% ena mede kama akatua ho ede amamo na wo hwe abra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obe free eye abemu on the 7th day of January 2017 na Ghana ye minimum wage no eye 8.80. That was 8 me fan say 8 CD. Osha na 8 CD. That was 2016. Na do buy no and we 80 pesos. Wa fa 1 CD kura nyere an kam ho. And we 80 pesos ebeto so. That was in 2017. Moto abama ni bedi nkunim nyina 2018 and we enu kura be 1 CD bi ebe kam ho and the call 968. And your bar 2019 what they call 10 CD 65 pesos. And 2020 what they call 11 CD 82 pesos. That's just over. If it 2017 be na 1 CD and what they are what they etotomoso. And 2021 what they free 11 CD 82 pesos at the bar 12 CD 53 pesos. 2022 and what the bar 13 CD 53 a year pesos. And 2023 what the bar 14 CD 88 pesos. And 2024 one will say share 2020 mo graph ni yi baby a ya deep no baby a we no ewo no sea blue no ewo no baby a light blue no ewo no and 2023 no and what they call 14 CD 88 pesos. 2024 now who say what the difference ko baby a deep blue no on the graph share baby a deep blue no ewo no me fa say sea blue ewo no and what they call saying 2024 no what the free 14 CD 88 pesos no they call 18 CD 15 pesos because you want to say or pegana full vote into what dimo wusa free 2017 no to 2024 ne de no ye bibia say obe retain power obesan atra so bi ntani wo so otum bom e de mamo ne so ansesa Ghana for adwen jomama ne mpanifo si nkonya no omo tiase se baabi a ye wo no oman no mo ye reset enema mo odin so what the hanchiche mu edu 10% at the account ho a sisi no a free 18 CD 15 pesos akọ 19 CD 97 a year pesos ya just hwe ntuma Muhammad ya be ya aban aba wa hyase wo compare to nanado a obetu ni ACD ya ne first year no de call a year 80 pesos pen wo de to so na say joma ama wa ya de ye papa ya enrai meeting ko so fine penifo bo na baso say watumi ahwe na watumi ama bibia akọ enkan yebeka se minimum wage a bia wa economics bia no said the meme economics no minimum wage no is a price fixed by government above that of the equilibrium price at which no employer can pay his workers below that of the equilibrium timuntie niye wo ye afu obi adwuma na se nipa no ye wadwuma de manwa make sure say sa 19 CD 97 pesos aka 3 pesos na che say 20 Ghana a day make sure say wontua nipa no ma no akatua eye below this amount. It is a price fixed by government above that of the equilibrium price at which no employer can pay his workers below that of the equilibrium price. That is economics for you. Enti jomama ya de pa wose ye dey ye bono abaso
ye to ayentem so no Moga bi mase esande nsɛm bi to dwa wakyerɛ sɛ enye policefoɔ anase enye sojafoɔ adwuma na sɛ ɔmo bɛgaade asase na ebra bi atwam ana soldiers ne policefoɔ ɛyɛ langa da adwuma no samre na atwam na yenti sɛ ne ɔde ne nsɛm etu dwa
yenim sa sojafoɔ de ɔmo protect asase asojafoɔ a yɛwɔ ɔmo ɛwɔ Ghana ha no ya opanyi a wodi sojafoɔ ni nyinaa anim defense minister yɛfa ne sɛ Dr. Omanebo amasabesebe wɔn pɛnsɛmfo papa wɔyɛ CDS onimonyafo ɔpɔn pepra on pɛsabesebe nsɛmfo na abre bi atwam a na posifoɔ ɛda ne Langard ɛwɔ Ghana ha no abre bi a abanfo na atwam no ana adone ne ba wumi aban na asojafoɔ ɛyɛ Langard ɛwɔ kurom ha no ɛnyɛ saa aban ni bi ni o ɛnyɛ saa aban ni bi enie ete sɛ woyɛ posini mutie ni ye sɛ woyɛ sojani ɛnyɛ wadwuma ne sɛ ɔbɛyɛ Langard sɛ asase wo sɛ mo tiase a go to court period ɛma obi nadaw ɛntamo ɛmfa wo kɔ boteman sɛ obi agye ɛyɛ court injunction na obi nso firi sa court injunction a nipa na agye na ɔfa nyɛ adwuma etu ɔno no onim obi etu ɔbɛsɛ sa sojafoɔ ɛde ma kwa akogu saa ɛyɛ boteman ho no na kyɛ sa sojafoɔ na yɛ dan akɔ protect na makɔbɔ mo tent wɔ hɔ ɛde kios ne adeɛ wɔ hɔ na mu kurakura tuo asojafoɔ nyɛ wɔ ma adwuma no tie ne ye asojafoɔ ɛnyɛ wɔ ma adwuma no deɛ ɛtetea ne sɛ 1 amponsa bi amponsa wudi awɔ soro paa wɔ rank so nya kwara rank in the military ensema omo ekafa ho no enye good and I will humble advise you sasa sana tia twe hu free man sana ye too late commanding officer ya first lieutenant colonel Amponsa who was 48 engineering regiment the atitiane so wona wo send soldiers no to that place udina nam ho sana tia advise yourself sa aban we mu no tie na asema me kan you me say sana tia advise yourself sa jo mahama aban we mu no yema soldiers enye Langards yema posifo enye Langards emra no ebeye adwuma no ebeja judiciary no ma yo ma adwuma se obi no obi ntia asase ho asem litigation land litigation ni ade a please go to court. Don't use the military or don't use the soldiers. Ghana Armed Forces omu adwuma bebre eye and me are very happy say sir nipa o seeking court injunction no what the krata koma CDS ama CDS te ya wonya krata no wama sa soja fo ni nyina afri saboteman asase no so atutu ni ama omde ko woni nyina so magina wesu no abo CDS abaso so upon pepra anamotu a watuo woti asam no enye wo na wo soma wo na mo ti asam na wa na so yes order from above bia no one fra bia nya adwuma say ba we order from above tezada na ado ye no mahama onye mesu woni wo bi nya asase ho asam a go to court etimo sa eye sojafo na mo lakeside e posifo no mutie posifo na mo lakeside estate ho mutie na mutie miye ebi madane Langards ho ya amafo asase ana motata amafo ho sa lakeside posifo na mo ho no mototo mo niema yie mesenya mo adwuma ene Langards adwuma o mutie na mutie ne yie obi ni obi anti asase ho asemase a go to court court say wabua obema wabua obem court say wudi for period etena wiei CDS mebo abaso and also jira say abaso bana me de ama one no say wo wasamba na amfa yi a me de beta o hey sadi ameka no moti ase enna anamotu a wato e obotema ho ya Langards for soja for akwa join wo mo ho Yes, I suggest no I would draw money now everywhere. CDS, I mean, she don't know your case. Ma was a friend, ya reset Ghana. Ghana na ni ya Ghana na enya independence on the 6th of March 1957, you know. Yeah, aka kakra be ni ye benya 68 years no. Afeni ma wo say Ghana e ba be fa ne tuma pa Afria. Ghana ba ya dai e be fa ne tuma pa Afria.
Mugabe Masi Esan Kasafa Gregory Akufo Court a granted bail the man after 10 years in prison. Na yenti ne nsem no enchire.
And now aka court kwa setena. Efa Gregory Afoko ho. Yamani bill. You ready of course so.
There have been several attempts at trying to get bail for Greg Afoko, but all attempts have been unsuccessful except one in 2019, when the High Court, differently constituted on 14th March, granted him bail, set virtually the same bail conditions. The bail conditions were met, fully met, but the police refused to bring him to court to execute the bail bond. The police were cited for contempt. At a point, we had to abandon it because they wouldn't come to court. And so another application was put in, and today it was moved. And thankfully, the judge saw reason. And I want to believe that the Attorney General's department people also agreed, because Greg has been in custody since 2015. So May this year will be 10 years. I think 1 year was in police custody, and then the remaining 9 years, or about 9 years, he went to court, and then the court has continuously remanded him either to BNI custody or to prison custody. The police is supposed to be a law-abiding institution. And so what they did the last time was clearly against the law. But there was nothing we could do. We cited the then IGP for contempt. He wouldn't come to court. And so we had to abandon that course. A lot of things happened. But this time around, we want to believe that the Ghana Police Service would not disobey the orders of the court. We thought that they were just being disrespectful of the law. You see, if a court makes an order, it is for you to comply. What was their interest? Are you getting my point? But personally, I have always thought that Afoko's trial had more to do with politics than a simple criminal matter, where politics means that there were people within his big brother's party who wanted to do him in. Nobody can convince me that there wasn't any political hand pushing the matter. Why would the police decide that they won't bring somebody to come and execute a bail bond? You think the police on their own, what interest did they have? Somebody clearly was pushing the police. And I say this without any contradiction. I am very clear in my mind. But I believe that this time, the police will be law-abiding. Because the police, as I've known them, have always respected the orders of the court. Why did they decide in 2019 to disrespect the court's order? That is the question people should be asking.
Right.
You see, but this time, I want to believe that once the bail conditions are fully met, he will be brought from someone to come and do whatever is necessary, and then he will be attending court from his house. If the AG, out of his own volition, looks at the matter, looks at the facts, looks at what the witnesses have put before, their own witnesses have put before the court, and he comes to the conclusion that this matter is not worth pursuing,
right,
we'll be happy. At the end of the day, if the AG should come to that conclusion, then the AG will be agreeing with us that right from the word go, we believe that there's no case against Greg. The bail happened this morning. I think some 2 hours ago, we left court. So obviously, and he's in someone. Right. He doesn't have access to phone and all that. So probably a family member would have to go and then bring the news to him.
Relay the news.
Yeah.
Very well. Not just a lawyer, Nana, ya was saying, ya ono ne Jinapor edema yenua Gregory Afoko. Ono enamote say court no ema ni bill no ono no twetwe nsentwefo ni no twetwe enkomo say timamofo be kai no ma hye no so abeye mfie edu ya etwa mu me kai mu nje 3 yekoto no wonsamwam ho na chese wetwa beye 2 years mu so 2016 ni siye nti wo hwa wetwa be mfie edu remand nko an ya chese abadadai personanado ene the then Attorney General wo as na so dancing obia wo Ghana Hagof edame 6040 Attorney General no ene ye chese court ma papa ibe kura chese nya de se ye be ma ne kwan ama posifo so etumi edena ba na sesi aye de sa mra bi a etwam a na mra nya adwuma e wo Ghana ha no sa mra na etwam posifo wo mo be comply court order no mo de be ye adwuma me say sa order from above ni yaso obi sa ni aye kokko headquarters say mamuntu ana mo bia efa Gregory mo man kan se won ho court amane be kura we 500,000 Ghana cedis bill ne de man with 2 sureties ni nyina nso no nabusuafo ene Gregory aye Afoko ni senior brother friend se Paul Afoko won de wabobra sikai owo bi efie airport residential area ho woni president Kufu fie ni ana ni fie ni ene 2 sureties wo mo benya no mantam ho a etianu an say ja 500,000 eno nye by cash eno an say nipa obema ne bill no ebeda wotire so say nipa hwe ne yehuna ene ye wo na wo obedi nsenseme etenye sa court no jai Gregory Afoko kura ne mum wa ma ne bill say I mean nipa no until say I mean no be find say we guilty no utumi enhye say ya ma ne bill a de wo say post for ye monye de wo se obi adwuma so woye onye Attorney General enye ne de intinipa no ondem Gregory Afoko eye obi a wo yere ewo mma na wo hwe se de abrante no wasi abre na che se enei wanya ne fa ahodie me se abrante etimi da ho anaju da suom na wasi yekoye ne surgery na kwanya mo be fa so a o mo be tete abrante no wonsan prison ho no na che se obi a woda condemn cells na rehuye papa de me de mani hu e wo science mo ho at that time e na me di hu adanse ye pie ba yi makọ be ye mpresa a ni nyina makọ akosra eye Gregory Afoko ene mani age se court wakasa na etumi amma abrante ni bill ti posifo a wose mu make sure say emra ne be ye adwuma no first na adote so amra ne nya adwuma no now under his excellency John Dramani Mahama ya interior minister ye mia menua eye mutaka no ewo se emra ye adwuma na animanimu ya mutu anamon na Gregory Afoko obeka ne yere ene ne mai ne nabusuafo ho 10 years ma remand nkoa so be hu na Gregory Afoko ye de ne tika mu pipon na eyensanwam tu eye high court
ya dawase se won yabre akan ho ame de ensem ni na banabi subscribe to channel like na share jumadi no ma afofro ensa enkabi Macro, we wish you in the next video.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal le Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.